So keyboards, do you prefer the dot under the F or the D?
F.
Oh.
Okay.
They can put the dot
I'd have
under
to
the
feel
D.
it.
I think I actually like it on D.
I think F for me.
Trying to remember which one is traditional.
No, it's got to be F because my interrupts are all on Control F for FU.
Yeah.
Don't cast that.
Right, it was back in the 90s that there was a time when it was on D.
If
Oh.
there's a
Oh.
bump on your D, please consult a physician.
And with that, I actually, you remember when you were doing the chocolate thing a few minutes ago? I've lost the username now and I feel really bad, but like right in the middle of that, somebody in chat got me incredibly good. I almost completely broke there with, is this the plot to Upstream Color? With just like, I'm in the center of that Venn diagram. Thank you.
God.
You got gut.
It's such a good movie, but it's an experience. Yeah, what keyboard has it on D? Is that a Dvorak thing?
That would have
or-
been the, I'm pretty sure that would have been the Apple Extended Bus 2 keyboard for the Macintosh. It was just during that time frame.
Okay.
I double checked on this MacBook and they're back on Fs. But I remember I had to swap them when I was using that keyboard because I was used to having it on F and not on D.
Got it.
I swap S and A in the office just because I like to see people in distress sometimes.
Don't we all?
Sorry, you just swap S and A on a shared keyboard with other people.
Oh yeah, months ago and no one's put it back yet.
When I was a
I
kid,
respect that so much. I love that.
Like, it's one of those things you know
Yeah.
which ones they are.
Yeah. It's like, but it takes a while to like, oh my God, that's really good.
when I was a kid, the cool thing to do was to go into the computer room on recess and like pry off all the keycaps and swap
Switch 'em
them all
around.
in the computer labs. Yeah.
That is a lot less absolutely absurd than what my friends and I did in the high school computer lab. Because this would have been like Novell Networks or whatever way back in the day. But a lot of the programs that they use to administrate that stuff, well, not necessarily the admin programs, but like were accessible and editable in certain ways. So what we did was just logged into we logged into the computer at the front of the classroom, and then opened a version of the login prompt that would save the input to a text file and then immediately log out with an error message. And then the teacher walked in and logged in,
Yep, and now
and then had to log in a second time. Yep.
Sorry, I'm just looking something up so that
Oh
we can
yeah,
get
yeah,
started
no
with
problem.
something. So
And I couldn't believe that worked. We never did anything with it, but we were just like, I can't believe that actually worked. That was absurd.
God, when that happens, that's such a mixed blessing because you're now
Yeah, like we were just goofing around, and it's like, oh no, now we've, oh dear.
you're forced to live with the knowledge of what you could do.
Yes.
The biggest thing we used to do is back in my days, a kid,
Back in
with,
my days.
with other people's computers, was hide things in hide photographs in the CD-ROM tray.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. The cup holder.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Then of course there was the classic trick of replacing somebody's desktop wallpaper with a screenshot of their desktop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always a good one.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good computer lab one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of other good computer lab ones. I mean, I think we just spent a lot of time like playing games when we weren't supposed to, because they would like limit your storage, so like each student account got like 5 megabytes or whatever.
Oh god.
But Tetranet does not take up a lot of space, and you can get like 30-player games of competitive Tetris going. So,
nice.
What was the little downhill skiing one?
Oh,
Ski free
Yeah.
with the Yeti.
with the Yeti.
Yeah. So one of my friends and classmates was a teacher's kid, which meant he spent a lot of time in school after hours, and he used that time very productively. And one of the things he did was set up a secret folder on the school network that he gave us the password to, and it was just full of games. And one of the big
Nice.
one was Ski Free.
Yeah.
I just remember
Yeah,
spending
it
an
is.
unreasonable amount of time playing Microsoft Encarta, like
Oh.
the
Yes.
game, the trivia game in
Yeah,
Microsoft
yeah,
Encarta.
Yeah.
because like they had Encarta on the library computers, and I was like, I'm gonna just play the trivia game.
I remember one computer teacher like would let us into the lab at lunch hour so that we could play, I think it was like 8 or 16 player Descent,
Oh, sweet.
multiplayer Descent on our lunch hour, and it was like the greatest thing to a bunch of us kids. We're just like,